How's it? Welcome back everybody. Brother Kimo here with Reload Hawaii. So I've been struggling over the past couple days to try to find a really good analogy for what I'm trying to say in this video. And the best solution I had was to go to my local drugstore and pick up these guys right here. So one of these is actual Tylenol and the other one is the generic brand. Now when you look at these, the boxes are about the same size. When you get the pills out, they both look the same. They both treat the same symptoms. And if you look really closely, both of them have 500 milligrams of that acetaminophen stuff. You know, the stuff that makes Tylenol. What's the difference? Not much really, except one costs $2 and one costs about $4. So, one of these 1911s costs about $350. The other one, about $800. Is there a major difference? I don't know. Let's check it out. Welcome back everybody to the tale of two 1911s, and let's get this point out of the way first. This is your name brand Tylenol right here. This is your Colt 45 1911 from their 1991 series, and this can be realistically found in stores for not more than $7.25. And the reason I quoted $800 for both of these pistols, you have to consider shipping and FFL fees like Hawaii and Alaska, because Hawaii's where I'm at, so it can get that high. But realistically, I don't think you should pay more than $7.25 for this one in store. This is your generic bottle of Tylenol. This is a Tisas model, Zig M1911, and this can be found. I got this one with the make an offer from Bud's Gun Shop for $3.25. So do your shopping there. Huge difference between both of these. And you know, for the people that subscribe to my channel, you've seen this guy before because I did a customized Springfield 1911 video versus this guy, and it held its own. And that's kind of how this one came forward, is I got so much stress about people talking about how I would never buy a 1911 from Turkey. Well, that's just damn un-American, and that's not right, buying stuff from Turkey. And I get it. If you don't want to buy stuff from Turkey, that's cool. I support that decision all the way, but that doesn't take away from the quality, the fit and finish you're going to get for, you know, potentially $350 with these fancy plastic grips, but you can get them with the wood grips for $375. But that's what I wanted to do. I was like, okay, Springfield's not good enough for you. I'm going to take it back to Colt and do a comparisons, and I'll go more in depth this time. So here's the plan for the video. I'm going to go over the similarities between these two. I'll field strip them, weigh the parts. We'll get into overall weight, trigger pull, accuracy, results of both, and then we'll wrap it up. Keep it really fast and really simple. So let's do it, man. So both of these, of course, are 1911s. Both of them are government kind of issued clones of what they used to be. They're very basic. You know, here's a really good example. Is the front sights. It's just a bladed front sight on that thing. Nothing more GI than these rear sights. Okay, very just plain. Now Colt has updated their version. They've raised their rear sights and they made it a 3-dot, as well as lowered the ejection port here. You can see it's a little bit lower than the Tisas. But that's actually all about it. Both of these used carbon steel for frames and slides. Both of them are 5-inch barrels. Both of them are cold hammer forged barrels. You know, this is a Parkerized finish. This is blue. This is rosewood grips. This is plastic. So the Parkerization and the plastic grips probably are why this is a lot cheaper than the rosewood and bluing. That big of a difference? I'm not too sure. I don't think so. So here's the rear serrations. I forgot to go over that. So you can see the rear serrations here only in the rear. The more fancy ones got the serrations in the front. You can see that both of the hammers are spurred. You know, nothing fancy, you know, no skeletonized triggers or hammers. The triggers are the same here. The mag releases are the same. Both got of course, the grip safeties and the regular safeties here. This is a flat mainspring housing. This one is a little bit more rounded. And that's really about it. You know, that's what you get for a 1911. It's very basic. So I'm going to stop here, break it down, weigh some parts, and let's move in from there. Okay, let's do it like this. Colt stuff on the left, Tisas stuff on the right. We're looking at frames right here. Colt coming in at 1.11 pounds. Tisas 1.25 pounds. Slides. 13.4 ounces versus 12.6 ounces. Barrels, 3.2 versus 3.3, really close there. Yes, that's right, those are guide rod springs, both at 0.3 ounces. Here are the guide rod spring plugs, also at 0.3 ounces. Here are the barrel bushings. Guess what? Same, 0.4 ounces. Let's have a look at the guide rods themselves. Ooh, a little bit of difference there, 0.4 ounces, 0.5 ounces. And for kicks, let's do the slide catch pins here, both at 0.3 ounces. Basically all the same. Let's have a look at the overall weight. 2.36 pounds for Colt, 2.43 pounds for Tisas. Let's look at trigger pull, 5.58 pounds for the Colt coming out of the box. Tisas, 4.32. I did have a trigger job done on the Tisas. I basically just took the plunger out of the Series 80 slide. Was like 7.5 to 8 pounds. Also changed the barrel link on the bottom of the Tisas. Got it down to 4.32. Let's talk targets. So these all are at 25 yards, slow fire, 2 hands unsupported. You can see the vertical string on the left. Also on the left target, you can see where I plugged 2 on the upper right-hand corner. Not the best. Settled down on the target on the right. But what I really want to talk about was these next 2 targets. So before anybody flips out, this is how it came about. After shooting around 200 rounds, I was down to my last 10. So I put 5 on the Colt, which is the one on the left, 5 on the target on the right. That was a Tisas. So you can clearly see that the Tisas has better accuracy. But that's not to say that if you gave me 10 more rounds that it wouldn't be flipped. I might put 10 or 5 in the middle with the Colt and spray the Tisas all over the place. But point being, look at it. Average shooter, that's out of sock shooting for me. You know, so what are my recommendations here? I personally think that if you don't care about brand name, then get the Tisas, right? So here's where I'm coming from. I'm not a lifetime shooter. I'm coming into this hobby relatively late in my life. So I really don't have any preconceived notions over what company is good. You know, I just hear what people think, but I don't care. I don't care if people say that Colt has the best reputation for 1911s or Springfield Army. I don't care. I am more concerned about results and money. What am I going to get the best value for and accuracy? So if I have to pay a little bit more for accuracy, I'll do it. But if I don't, I won't do it. And so far, from what I've seen through budget pistols, you know, in today's technology, they're keeping up, man. They're giving the major like Janik is out there. I did reviews on their pistols. Those are excellent. The Metro Arms 1911 is good. Armscore is putting out good stuff. So give them a look, guys. That's my recommendation. Is if you don't care about name brand, or even if you have higher level 1911s and you don't want to put wear on them, these are going to do you good. You know, so those are my final thoughts on that. Don't be afraid to pick up the budget 1911s. They're going to do you good. Guys, that's the ending of the review. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. If you like the video, please give me the thumbs up. And as always, I will catch you later.